Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. You're watching Advait, the fourth umpire. And today, we'll be talking about a team that made headlines last year in IPL and of course, took the season by storm. Didn't make it to the best position they wanted to, but they made it to the top and just missed out by one bad match. And of course, one bad match does not redefine a team's history. Yes, that team is Sunrisers Hyderabad. With their bat last year, they've made history. They first broke the record of the highest score in the IPL, and a week later, they broke that same record. So that's the type of team they were last year, and they were playing that brand of cricket with the opening combination and with the bowling and with the explosive batsmanship they had in their team. It was definitely one of the scariest teams last year, and this year they've learned from the mistakes of last year and revamped a way better squad and have a really exciting squad with a lot of international talent as well, and with the same talent that helped them win last year as well. So with the skipper Pat Cummins, he's continuing for the first time after last year, and he brought in a lot of success for them. So definitely they'd be wanting to go with him again for this season. And after the retentions as well, they've had a very good retention pick and were able to build a very good flexible squad as well after the mega auction. So for Sunrisers Hyderabad, their mantra has always been hitting big, going aggressive, and getting the big scores. So that's worked out for them, and at the same time, there's a lot of pressure on their bowling as well. This year, there's a whole new look bowling lineup, added more flair to their batting lineup, and to see how they did, let's look at the best playing 12 for their team this year. So in my opinion, the opener should obviously be Travis Head and Abhishek Sharma. At number 1, we have Ishan Kishan, and then at number 2 down, we have Nitish Kumar Reddy. Number 3, Henrik Klassen, and then at 4, you have Abhinav Manohar, and then you have your skipper Pat Cummins. After that, Harshal Patel, then Rahul Chahar, then Mohammad Shami, and the last overseas player should either be Adam Zampa or Vian Mulder based on the surface, and my impact sub would be Sachin Baby. So I'm not going to question about the openers. I think the record last year shows why they should open for the franchise, of course. They've had huge stands in the IPL, 100 plus run stands, and they both are in great form. All I can say is they're the number 1 and number 2 T20I batsman in the world right now. So there's not more I can explain. Ishan Kishan, number 3, is someone who definitely has a lot to prove on himself, being released from Mumbai Indians. He's been there for the past 8 years, and he's in a new franchise right now with the Sunrisers Hyderabad. So there's a lot for him to prove because he's been released. He's not been around in the scene a lot in recent times. He's missed out on selection as well. So there's a lot for him to prove this time, and he might come out good because he's had a good domestic season as well. So it's very important for him to come out good. After even Nitish Kumar Reddy, who's had a wonderful international campaign. Nitish Kumar Reddy, of course, that 100 in Melbourne definitely solidified his presence in the international side, and for Hyderabad fans as well, they're pretty happy with the way Nitish Kumar Reddy has grown as a cricketer. He's still very young, might I tell you, he's just 2021, but there's a lot to see for him in the future. After that, Henrik Klassen, I think Henrik Klassen is one of the best one of the best batsmen going around in white ball cricket in the world right now, and he's one of the scariest players to bowl against. And of course, a lot of these teams definitely would want a player like him in their squad, and the only like player I see of Henrik Klassen is Nicholas Puran, and of course LSG has them. But with Henrik Klassen in a squad like Sunrisers Hyderabad, it just boosts it even more and makes it a notch more better, and definitely it's something to be happy about as well. After Henrik Klassen, you have the young player of Abhinav Manohar, who did decent for Gujarat Titans in the last 3-4 seasons, but there's a lot for him to do this time as well for the Sunrisers Hyderabad. Then you have the skipper Pat Cummins, who's led this side with a lot of flair, a lot of wisdom as well. He's one of the most successful international captains as well, winning the WTC final, winning the World Cup, retaining the Ashes, winning the Border Gavaskar Trophy and whatnot. So there's a lot that he's accomplished, and he just wants to further accomplish more. He was the same guy that took them for the finals last year. So at the end of the day, they're very happy. After that, you have Harshal Patel, who can definitely bat. He has a very good knack for slower balls, of course, and with his quality as well, going into a surface like Hyderabad, Rajiv Gandhi International Stadium, it's very important he gets his line and length right and his variations right, because he tends to be expensive. He's not coming off the best domestic form, but there's a lot for him to work on, and hopefully does well for the Sunrisers Hyderabad. Then you have Rahul Chahar. Rahul Chahar is a big upgrade from Mayank Kumar Khande last year, and they missed out on Hasaranga and all that. And Rahul Chahar has been off the limelight for a while. He's played for the Indian team, of course, in the past. He's been the best for Mumbai Indians during their prime. He didn't have the best 3 seasons in the cycle for Punjab Kings, but he's looking to get back in form, with the help of one of the best spinners in the history of the game, Mutaya Muralidharan. He might get back into a good form as well. Mohammad Shami coming back from injury, playing the Champions Trophy for India, still showed that he is him. And he was, the purple cap holder in 2023. So that's definitely something to look out for with Mohammad Shami as well. He's India's best bowler right now after Jasprit Bumrah. So there's a good knack for him to pick up wickets as well. Then you have Adam Zampa and Vian Mulder based on the surface conditions. Adam Zampa, of course, hasn't been the best IPL bowler, but as an international star, he's been a superstar as well. And he's picked up the wickets at points when he needed to, and he's done the job as well. And Vian Mulder, he is an all-round option, but more of a batting all-round option. He's been effective with the ball at points. He's been effective with the bat at points. So he is very handy and knacky at the same time. So it depends on the surface as well. If you're playing at Chinnaswamy, someone like a Vian Mulder would definitely help. If you're playing in Chennai or Lucknow, sometimes at home as well, maybe in the later home games as well, Adam Zampa can definitely be effective. Him alongside Rahul Chahar would be a good pair. And my impact sub Sachin Baby. Sachin Baby is someone, who can be explosive and also play according to the situation as well. If Sunrisers were to lose early wickets, I feel like Sachin Baby is that person who can, with his experience and with the amount of times he's played in this league as well before, he can play according to the situation. So for Sunrisers Hyderabad, their success mantra should be the same which they followed last year, except with the more success as well. So for them, it was, aggressive batting, getting the high scores, and, trying to defend it as well. And it worked for the most part of it. And this year they've added more fire and flair onto that as well, with the likes of Ishan Kishan, Abhinav Manohar as well. So if anything, it should go higher. And I do see them doing well because Ishan Kishan, Abhishek Sharma has had a good international year post the last season. Same with Travis Head in all formats as well. So both of them should really get good together and shouldn't really be a problem. And the bowling as one, there's definitely maybe a small hole in the Harshal Patel role because he hasn't had the best of recent domestic seasons. But at the end of the day, if you think about it, Harshal Patel and Mohammad Shami are the last 2 purple cap holders. And with someone like Pat Cummins in the squad as well, that looks like a deadly pace trio as well. And Rahul Chahar and Adam Zampa can definitely come together as a spin duo. And if they both work good, or if at least one of them have good days, it will help the Sunrisers a lot. So my prediction for Sunrisers Hyderabad this year. So I personally feel that they will do really well. Playoffs should be, something they're looking at, and it should be there. But winning the title as per se, we don't know. They're definitely contenders. They're contenders to win the title, of course, which in my personal feeling. But look, playoffs should be more of a guarantee. I wouldn't be surprised if they don't make it as well, because there's obviously a small hole. Look, there's a small hole in every team, of course. But, most likely they're going to make the playoffs, and there is a good chance that they might win. I wouldn't be surprised if they won the IPL as well. But at the end of the day, the thing about the Sunrisers squad is that they've covered the mistakes they made last year and improved on it more and more this year. So that's it for the Sunrisers Hyderabad IPL 2025 analysis video. And if there's anything else, please put it in the comment section down below and suggest what I can do next. And I'll see you all in the next one.